Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a get ready with me. I haven't done one of these in a while because of small children that don't allow me. Today I have Mr. Man at home. He's playing with the kids in the living room, so if you can hear them in the background, I do apologize. It's just the nature of the game of being a mom. But today I wanted to share with you guys and get ready with me on the products that I got for Christmas. A lot of you guys had commented you wanted to see these things in action, and I just wanted to try them on here. This is not a first impression, this is just me playing with makeup, what I would normally do when the camera's not on, and testing out products for you guys. So that's what we're gonna do today. This is why my hair looks a hot mess and my makeup is not done, and we're just gonna sit here and play. Now I did, if you follow me on Instagram, I put on my Insta stories 3 different palettes that I was interested in using that I did show in a haul. I did also get this one for Christmas, but I have a whole different video for that, and I have another thing for that anyway. But I did show 3, and the majority of you were wanting to see this one in action. The funny thing is that I wasn't even gonna put this one in there because I figured you guys didn't want to see this on camera, but Drea sent me this for Christmas, so we're gonna use this palette today. All that I did to my face was my brows and primed my eyes, and this one doesn't really have a matte color for my eyes. Like, this one is way too white for me, so I just used a single shadow. Considering January, the month of January, if you guys know, Shop My Stash is my single shadows that I have to use, so I've been using those a ton. If you're curious to see what the heck I'm talking about, I'll link that video up here. So I'm gonna clip my hair back because I am one of those people that cannot stand when people do their makeup and their hair is in their face because they don't want to ruin their hair. It drives me insane. You're here for the makeup, not for the hair. So let's start out with this palette. Let me grab a brush. Now with this palette, I see a few matte, so we're gonna play around with this palette. I'm gonna grab this color right here, an Applejack. I don't know if you guys can see it right here. And we're going to use this one as our transition. Woo! That is super soft. You gotta be careful with that one. Now I'm gonna grab this color right here in Flutterby. This is more like a mauvey pinky color. It's actually not a bad transition. So we're gonna use the same brush with this. I'm scared. This one's a little bit more packed in there. So we're gonna, ooh, that is pigmented. Just gonna grab a clean blending brush and just blend these out. Very pigmented. Now in my recent videos, I have been doing a lot of dark eyes. Like this one's very similar to a color I used recently, the purple one. So I think I'm gonna go with this color right here, which is Starfire, just to change it up a little bit because I don't want you guys to think I'm using all dark colors in January. So I'm going to grab a flat brush. This is more like a pinky peach, which will probably go really nicely with the crease color. Since we're sticking to this pinky mode, I'm gonna start out with this color called Sky Dancer and then jump over to this purple in Princess Sparkle, which FYI, that's little lady's favorite My Little Pony. I'm just gonna grab and kind of concentrate it on the outer V and use this color as my base and then go in with the darker color because I don't want to ruin my look with the darker color going in right off the bat. So I'm gonna leave it right there because you guys know I always go back whenever I'm done my lashes and so on and so forth. So for today, let me see. I'm gonna end up grabbing this Buxom Call Me Hold the Line waterproof eyeliner. And I'm going to use this in my waterline and as well as my tight line, but I'm going to smudge this on the upper lash line and kind of blend it out to give like more of a smoky look. I'm going to try something different because I'm always doing the wing liner in the winter, so let's try this. Now I'm going to grab the same eyeliner, just going to do a tight line and waterline. Next up is mascara. We're going to use the Laura Geller Lady Boss mascara. I had mentioned this in my favorites. And then we're going to use these lashes. These are the 614 Salon Perfects. I forgot I had these, so we're going to use these. Alright, so there we are with the lashes. I put those on. I really like these lashes a ton. This is the first time I actually used these. I believe they were new last year, I just never used them. So, but for primer, we're going to use this Cover FX Blurring Primer. This only works for me in the wintertime because of the foundation I'm using. It is way too matte, so I don't need a mattifying primer. And I'm just trying to use what I have as far as samples before I officially invest in an actual primer. So I'm just going to put these in here. And this one isn't bad. It doesn't feel greasy at all, which I like. It's more like a silicone-y one. Next thing I'm going to use is my IT Cosmetics Hello Light Cream Illuminator. This is in my project pan, so I will not be sharing some of these products with you on camera because I just want to wait until the actual update is so you guys can see where I am with this. So I'm just going to, I normally just put this all over my face because in the winter time I can get away with this and it gives me more of an illuminating feel. Instead of buying a dewy foundation where it's going to make me greasy, this just gives me a highlighted look, if that makes any sense. So I always do this every winter and I love it. I stay away from my nose and this area, like right here. The foundation I'm using is the MAC Studio Fluid foundation. I'm not going to show you guys so you guys don't see where I am at with this one because this is another one I just dotted everywhere. This is seriously full coverage if you use a brush, but I never use it with a brush because it is just way too full coverage. It'll make you look cakey, especially right now. It's just way too matte. So I'm going to use this with my L'Oreal sponge that I shared with you guys in my Best of Beauty. For my corrector, I'm going to use my NYX Dark Circle Corrector. Again, this is in my project pan, so I'm not going to share what this looks like, but what I normally do, because I know I had a few questions on exactly how I use this product, is I grab a flat concealer brush. You can use your finger, but I want to be precise with it. So I kind of put it right here in the inner corner and then bring it down, and that helps with my dark circles. That's where I have dark circles, at least the darkest. So this is where I place it. And then I'm going to grab a small sponge just to get in there. Then we're going to grab this Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin Concealer. I was so mad at myself because I forgot to share this with you guys in my Best of Beauty for 2017 because this is a concealer I liked. I took out the stopper because it was getting there. Ever since I took out the stopper out of that concealer, it has been very hard for me to figure out how much to put under my eyes. You guys can see, kind of added a little bit too much, but what are you gonna do? For my powder, I'm using my NYC Smooth Skin. This is my favorite under eye setting powder. Unfortunately, it is discontinued, but I love it, and I'm sure it's gonna last me a very, very long time. It just looks so good under the eyes. Does not make me look crepey. It holds everything. I just like this powder. I love that powder a ton. And I have a ton. Like, I use this every single day. For my face, I'm using my Mineralize Skin Finish in Medium Plus from MAC. This is again in my use up. I'm not going to share with you guys what it looks like, but I'm trying to use this because one, it is my oldest powder, like I mentioned, and two, it does not work in the summer. This does not hold my oils at all. So this is perfect in the winter when I don't want something too mattifying. So in the winter time is when I'm using this. It'll probably last me till spring, and then I have to use something else. But let's take advantage while I can. And so far, this is really pretty in the winter. Like, it really is pretty in the winter. Now for bronzer. I don't know if I should use this one. My mom got me this for Christmas. This is the Ski Glow face mask from Becca. And it does have a bronzer here. Like, this is the bronzer here in Bronzed Bondi. But I don't know if I should use that one, because it is pretty dark for me right now, but I've never actually tried. I wonder if they have another bronzer in here. No, that is the only bronzer. Well, let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. It's actually really pretty. It looks like it has sparkle in it, but it does not show on the face. And I've always mentioned, you guys, I do not contour. I've never been a fan of it. At least I don't need it, so I don't contour. It's actually really pretty. You guys know I always do this. I always blend out all my cheek stuff. Get off my face. Now this one has Winterberry Blush, which is this one right here. And I think that's the only blush, but I think I'm gonna use something else. Let's go for this. My mother also got me this. This is the Tarte blush, and you guys know I love Tarte, so you know this is gonna have ones that I like. So let's put this away. This is what the packaging looks like here, and I can throw this away, thank God. And I think we're going to go with this color, Breathtaking, which is this color right here, right there. We're gonna go with that one today. It's more of a berry cooler tone, goes with the eyes nicely. Ooh, that is pretty. And you don't need a lot with these blushes, seriously. This is why they last a lifetime. My kids' will inherit my Tarte blushes, because I'll never go through them all. Oh, these are so pretty. Look how nice they blend. Isn't that pretty? Okay. And then for highlighter, let's see. Let's go back to this palette for highlighter. And I think I'm going to use, let's see. Rose Quartz is the one I'm going to use. I'm going to use this one right here. Oh, Becca, you always do it well. Oh, that is so pretty. Is Rose Quartz a permanent one or limited edition? I don't know. Doesn't say if it's limited edition or not. That is pretty. I love that one already. Just gonna blend that out with my sponge. I always do this just to make it soft. There. Now we're gonna go back to the eyes. I'm gonna take the purple shade in Princess Sparkle, and then I'm gonna blend it out with Sky Dancer under my eyes. So that way we is good. Very pretty, very pretty. I'm gonna do my lower lashes, and we're gonna stick to the same Laura Geller mascara. For the inner corner highlight, I always like to grab whatever highlighter I use, so I'm gonna use that Rose Quartz one and put it in the inner corner just to tie everything together. And now for lips. So I have a lot of options, but I'm gonna pick out of these three. It's either these Nars Power Matte ones that Drea got me. I have those two. I have this Rebel Velvet lip paint that my mom got me. This burgundy might look really nice. Or the Smashbox Always On Liquid Lip in Stepping Out. But I don't want to be boring, so I think we're gonna go with this one just because I don't want to be boring. Don't like to be boring. Can I open this up? I'm not going to use the pigment because here's the pigment here. I'm not going to use that on my lips, but I am going to use this color. Oh, it looks more red. I wonder if it's gonna, it'll probably dry out deeper. So we're gonna line our lips with this. This is by Star Looks. I've been trying to use up my liners. This is in Cherry Cider. Okie doke. And let's try this. Cross our fingers that it works. This is like a red. I thought this was like a burgundy. This is very, yeah, this is a red. This is a red. This is a red. All right, so that did not work. So let's see these Power Mattes. I think I'm gonna go with this one then. The Power Matte in London Calling, which is like that deep color. Yes. See that color? Mm-hmm. All right, we're gonna do this one then. Oh, look how pretty that color is. Now that is one pretty lip color. That actually reminds me of this lip color that I used in one of my videos. I'm curious to see. No, this one's more gray. I used the NYX Liquid Suede in Brooklyn Thorn, and it's that color right there, but it's a lot more gray than purple. That color's amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. First time I'm using these Power Matte things. So let me just blend out my look here. I don't think I need to really add too much to it. And the last thing I want to do is spray myself with a Mario Badescu facial spray in Cucumber Melon. Oh, the sun is so bright today. And guess what I have? My fan. A few of you guys had mentioned that you purchased one after I kept raving about it. This stuff is good. I might purchase a few and give them as gifts because I love them that much. I really thought, you guys, I was gonna end up using this palette because if you guys can see, I've been using this palette nonstop. I love this Nars palette, but it actually worked out. It worked out well. So what do you guys think? I know, don't mind my hair, it's a hot mess. Let's just put on some earrings to kind of make myself look presentable. So there you guys have it. Oh my goodness, I'm really, really liking this. I thought I was gonna have to pull other things to help me out with this palette, but nope. This is a pretty good palette on its own. As you guys can see, I did a whole look without having to pull anything else in. This lip color, I'm so loving this. The actual precision of how I can line my lips was awesome. I did not have to, and it's already dried. It's already dried. Look at that, it's already dried. Awesome. Oh, I think I'm gonna like these, you guys. Oh no, that's scary because you guys know I'm not supposed to use those. I'm currently testing out a bunch of my black eyeliners, so this is the Buxom one. I'm gonna keep an eye on this one to see if it stays in my collection, if I like it. So that's that. What else did I use new? This palette, oh, this rose quartz highlighter is awesome. I don't know if that is permanent or not. It's a shame because it is beautiful. It is really beautiful. And this bronzer is not bad. I thought it was gonna be way too dark, and nope, I think I want to get that one in full size, since I am working on a bronzer anyway, so I think I want that full size. And then of course my blush. You guys know I love these blushes, so this one in Breathtaking is beautiful. I'm gonna keep using these products to really get a good feel of them, so I can get back to you guys on a worth it or worthless if you guys are interested in any of these. I know some of these are limited edition, but I still want to share with you guys just in case you guys find them at a discounted price or on Poshmark or some other website where you guys can get them at a discount where nobody wants them anymore. But that's it, you guys. So this is the look I came up with. I'm very, very happy with it. I'm very pleased. This is what I do on a normal basis whenever I'm testing out makeup for you guys. I just play with it. I just put it on and just go about my day and see how it lasts, if it fades, if it was well used, made, whatever. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want me to do more of these videos, please let me know in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to do that. I have a ton of makeup to play with, so I'm very, very happy. Thank you again to my mother and to Drea for these products, for supplying the supplies to do my face. So I will list all the products I use down in the description box, as well as Drea's channel, just in case you guys have not heard me talk about her enough. Go check out her channel. Thank you again for watching. I will catch you guys in my next video. And don't forget that a smile is the best makeup a girl can wear. Bye, guys.